So Hillary Clinton has a new book. It's her memoirs of her 4 years as Secretary of State. And she's plugging the book, essentially. Others might say it's a dry run for her presidential bid, should she decide to run in 2016. And it certainly seemed like there was a good bit of hinting in that direction, at least. You walk out of the event from the Harris Theater the other day, and there are people trying to hawk, ready for Hillary buttons and stickers. And so there was definitely this vibe of Hillary just trying to present herself to different populations. And her first speech with that book was in Chicago. Well, these things seem to be going like this a lot, where you have a national figure come into Chicago and you don't really get a chance to ask them questions. So the person who interviewed Hillary Clinton was not the media. She didn't go before Chicago reporters. She went before Rahm Emanuel, who is a longtime friend who worked with her husband in the Clinton White House and, of course, was chief of staff for President Obama when Hillary Clinton first came on to the cabinet in that White House. So what we essentially had was a very sanitized, back and forth with Rahm Emanuel asking Hillary Clinton questions about her memoirs. So, it's part just publicity for her book, but I will say that there was a certain aspect of it that, of course, is, revealing and newsworthy, because she's talking about, getting into fights with Russian leaders about gay rights and women's rights. From a personal anecdote, I'll say that Bill Clinton was running for president when I was in college, and I remember she came to U of I, and I saw her there. And then I covered her when I was in grad school, and I remember everyone saying what a great speaker she was. And I, just from my own perception, thought she was very stilted, almost robotic in the way she talked. She has evolved so much since then. She's been through quite a bit, and she's much more personable. She laughs a lot more easily. She's telling jokes. She's at times can be a little self-deprecating. She exudes some warmth now, and I think that was lacking in the past. So it's clear that she's trying to, round out her public persona, perhaps for a higher run.